Greetings and welcome to your financial management course. My name is Dr. Holloman and I will be your financial management instructor for the summer online course. And so today's first video is simply just an introduction to the course. It's going to talk about basically the syllabus in which I have uploaded on Blackboard. So make sure that you have accessibility to this particular document as I proceed throughout this particular video. But basically this syllabus is on Blackboard under course documents. Pretty much course documents is going to be where I'm going to upload all of the material that's needed throughout the course. Okay, and so what I would strongly tell you in this introduction is that please make sure that you've been on Blackboard and you've checked the settings in terms of the proper email address that you wish to receive notifications. Because after everything that I upload on Blackboard, I will send out an announcement, and all announcements through Blackboard from the professors get notified via email to the students. And so I've had historically some students who weren't able to do homework or follow up with certain assignments because they didn't get the notification through the announcement because they haven't checked their particular email address that's within the settings. So please make sure that you have the right email address that you are regularly checking so that you can stay abreast of the material given throughout this course. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pinpoint some of the main objectives out of the syllabus, all the details that I feel you need to pay close attention to. Anything else within the body of the syllabus you could read on your own. And the first thing it talks about is just a little bit about me. Again, my name is Dr. Holloman, and I am currently in my office as we speak. My office is in SBI on the 4th floor of the East Wing, room 412. My telephone number in my office is 850-599-8341. I will also provide with you guys my mobile device in which you can contact me if you can't get in touch with me in my office. My telephone number for that is 504-235-5279. I would strongly suggest that you text me, text only if you need to get in touch with me, and give me the opportunity to respond as soon as possible. I understand that this is an online environment, so feedback is very much essential in an immediate time frame. So just give me the respect and the opportunity to be able to get back with you as soon as possible. I will host office hours, and my office hours will be on Friday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I have yet to figure out the most feasible way to hold the office hours. I will be here physically on campus, so if you have a question or concern, we can address that during that time, or depending on the nature of the collective students, we may even host something on Illuminate. So we'll see how that works as time proceeds. But as of now, the office hours are on Friday from 1 p.m. to 2. And my other point of contact is my email address. So you can reach me on my email at dholloma@yahoo.com. Again, all this information is on syllabus. And first things first, the requirements. This is a copy of the textbook that's needed. I will let you know that this particular textbook, this edition, is roughly not the newest edition. This is the 10th edition. I believe that there's an 11th edition that's outstanding that I haven't received yet. But I will let you know that I will pretty much be I will be interchanging the 11th edition and the 10th edition as well. I think that you will be comfortable using this edition because this edition is older. It will be cheaper, so I would definitely suggest that you take advantage of that and try to get this particular book online somewhere and have it rushed immediately as possible. But you can get the latter edition, which will be known as the 11th edition. So I provided the information on the syllabus in terms of the ISBN number or whatnot, and you can go by using that at your own need. The only other requirement that is needed in here is an electronic requirement that you have to make a purchase of some software, and that software is called MindTap Finance. Now, in terms of where to make the purchase and how to go by going on there and getting access to my particular course, all of that information will be distributed to you via Blackboard. So you will find a link on Blackboard under course documents that will explain where you can make the purchase and how you can go by setting up for it. Now, I believe that they do have a trial period on there. I don't know how long the trial period is. So what I would suggest you do is take a look into that if you don't have the financial needs. But I do understand the important aspect of staying abreast on online content in terms of you being able to turn in the information in the right amount of time that's needed. And so that's why this week I'm just going to give you guys a chance to get settled, satisfy all the requirement purchases, and if any questions that you may have about the course, you can personally reach out to me. So we will not start to get the ball moving until effective of next Monday. Okay, so those are the two things you need: a textbook and electronic software, in which I'm going to be uploading quizzes on there, the MindTap Finance, and various daily homework assignments. You will have homework assignments that are due daily to stay abreast of the material, and it will be through MindTap Finance. So make sure you make those two purchases because they're strongly needed to do well in this course. So you do have a prerequisite for this financial management, and the prerequisite is corporate finance. We're going to take some of those theoretical underlinings that you learned in corporate finance, and we're going to use that information to expend on newer theories. Okay, so this is more of the intermediate level of what you should already know in terms of the fundamentals of corporate finance. In terms of the grade composition, your grade is going to consist of 5 components. You're going to have 2 exams that you're going to do online. Each one of those exams are worth 20% each. So a total of your 2 exams consists of 40% of your course grade. You will have homework that's going to be given on a day-to-day basis, and collectively all of the homework, the sum of the homework at the end of the semester will be added up, and you will get an average. That average is worth 20% of your grade, so your homework is 20% of your grade. And you also have weekly quizzes. Well, should not say weekly quizzes, I take that back. You're going to have end of chapter quizzes after the end of each chapter. Generally speaking, a chapter may go from 1 week to 2 weeks depending on the length of it, but you're going to have end of chapter quizzes that will be uploaded normally on Saturday that you have to take. Your quizzes will consist of all the information that you've learned throughout the lectures and the homework assignments, and they will be given on a weekly basis. Okay. You also have one more other component that makes up the remaining 20%, and it's a project, and that project will be talked about later online, of course, through course documents in Blackboard, but that will make up 20% of your particular grade. That particular project will be a financial analysis of a particular company, and so that's going to make up your 100% of your grade. Okay. We already talked about where the homework is going to be, how to purchase the homework, and how much the grade is worth for that. We also talked about the quizzes. In particular, there will be no opportunity to make up an exam unless you have an official excuse. If you have an official excuse for an exam that's missed, you will be able to have the opportunity to make that exam up at the end of the semester. Any officially excused makeup exams will be made up at the end of the semester, and I will give one makeup exam, and that makeup exam will be comprehensive, meaning that it will consist of all the information that we talked about throughout the semester. So that one makeup exam could satisfy any student's situation in which they've missed an exam. Now, I will give you 2 of the following situations how the makeup exam can help the average student. Now, if you've missed one of the particular exams, we have 2 exams, and if you miss one of the exams, you have an official excuse, you can take a makeup exam at the end of final weeks. Granted. Now, what if you've taken both exams and you didn't do well on one? If you didn't do well on both exams, or one of the exams, you have an unsatisfactory grade, you can retake that particular makeup exam to replace that lower score. Again, let's say you made a 20 on a particular test. You don't like that grade, obviously, who does? You can take the makeup exam at the end of the semester, and it will replace that 20. Okay? Um, the only other thing outside of, so we talked about the exams, we talked about the quizzes, we talked about the homework. All the exams will be online. I haven't decided yet if they're going to be online on Blackboard or they're going to be through the Mind Tap. But I will give you enough notice to let you know exactly when the tentative date is for the exams. Okay. Lastly, all I want to talk about, guys, in terms of this is just the course schedule. You're going to have 5 particular chapters on your first exam. And those chapters are outlined on the syllabus that's on Blackboard. And you will also have on your second exam 4 chapters pertaining to it. And so supplementary information will be uploaded on Blackboard under course documents for each particular week so that it can help you successfully understand what is needed in order to pass. I will put lectures that I will personally deliver as well as lectures from other professors who I'm seeing may be helpful for your knowledge. I will also put other various resources about the chapter and the content when I feel needed. So everything is pretty systematic, guys. And if you regularly do the homework, you regularly submit everything that's done, you pay attention to things that I'm putting up, my announcements, you should not have a problem with this course. If you have any further questions about this particular course or you need further clarification about any of the content that's on the syllabus that will be posted, please feel free to contact me and I will get in touch with you as soon as possible. Again, this particular week that we're dealing with right now is a base week for everybody to get acclimated, that being purchasing all the assigned materials and being prepared on next Monday to rock and roll. So again, I'm Dr. Holloman. I look forward to working with all you guys. Have a great night.